Yeah, buddy, we got that first win, man. Let's go. Raider Nation.
Raiders. 1-0 in your heart in the season. Hopefully for another week.
Exactly, man. Yeah, man, that was awesome,
It's a
man.
whole new
I enjoyed
Raiders.
the hell out of it. What do you think about that? That 1-0.
It ain't
I
your
think this is a
grandpa's
different
Raiders
team.
anymore.
Hey.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. Ain't your grandpa's Raiders. These guys. Well, if you really think about it, that deep pass to Tucker, dude, that was reminiscent. Goes to the post, right?
Yeah. I was exactly about to say, like, the moment that play happened, I knew this is a different Raiders team. I was like, this ain't the one from the last 5-10 years. I was like, that was
Big
it.
plays.
The whole time I was thinking, okay, we're going to just run it down the middle, get the yardage so we can field goal or punt. And Geno was like, nope. Perfect for Tucker just to catch it and stroll in.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. I love it.
Just before that, that drive alone, right? Everybody got a piece of the pie. Started off with Brock,
yes.
and then that pass to Thornton right after, and so it was great, man. I felt like
he was spreading it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you get? Like 5 receivers? Like 5 receivers the first two series?
Yeah.
And that's amazing. He got Genty involved.
Yep.
Bowers looked amazing.
Exactly.
Like the connection he has with all the receivers, man. To get Tucker involved like that, to make the plays, and Jack Best got his first catch, so that was pretty good to see. Obviously the run game wasn't there, but Genty had a few good runs. You saw what happens if you give him space. He'll make some moves. The one that I was so upset about is the one where he had that running lane and he slipped because it was just him and the defender and one defender. I was like, man,
that would have been nice to see, right? Whack!
Oh, yeah, either run him over or just.
Yep, exactly. Crazy, bro.
Yeah. But definitely, man, I was happy to see that. I was happy to see the type of play calls we had. We've never ran an offense like that. And I mean, honestly, we never had a quarterback like that besides Rich Gannon, to take those chances. I guess Kerry Collins, but he was never that accurate. Like Geno was putting it on. Like, I mean, the interception, it was deflected, so it wasn't entirely his fault.
Right.
But I was like, I don't mind it. I don't mind this. Like, 300 plus yards, like this man, over 70% completion rating.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the guy that we've been talking about. Everything everybody's been saying about him is there, packaged to us the first game. So that was awesome. That was awesome.
Exactly.
And Pete, give them, man. How many times have we had a coach that had bad time management? That was nice to see, like an elite coach, like settling down, getting people together. That's that halftime, whatever he did in halftime to get the defense right.
Yeah,
that was awesome. It's good to be on this side.
Yeah, no, it feels good. This is definitely a different team. Like, I mean, the passing the ball around to all the receivers, as many as he can, and just when that interception happened, I was like, oh damn, this is the Raiders, the usual Raiders, to get you hyped up, and then they just couldn't finish it. But no, third quarter was all defense, bro. Nobody scored in that. Well, at least for the Patriots, that is.
At least for the Patriots, yeah.
So they didn't score. But the Raiders scored. They had a touchdown and a field goal right after that. So, the fourth quarter, bro, totally amazing, bro. Those fourth down pass to Mayer when he was crossing through across his body, whack. Yeah, I don't know if it was I don't remember if that was a first down, third down, I should say.
It was.
Yeah,
I think it was like
third or fourth. Like,
I know we definitely needed it. I do remember that much. Like, we needed that catch because Bowers was out before that, so it's literally big old Mike.
Yeah.
So
and he had a few. He had a few catches.
He had a few. Yeah. That man can play.
Yeah.
That man can play. It's just unfortunate he's in a offense full of weapons, man.
Full of weapons and behind Brock.
Full of weapons. Yeah, like Jacoby, Ashton,
exactly.
Brock. It's just, and we're not even talking about Thornton yet. Just get a little taste of what Thornton was given. So,
exactly.
I was excited. I was really excited. First game of
Yeah.
the season.
So, for this show, we're gonna do what are your favorite three plays that you saw out there? I know we might have mentioned one or two already, but um,
Definitely. Definitely one of my favorite ones is the Tucker touchdown, just because the fact that
right.
at what time it was done, the risk of the factor, and how beautiful he put it on there. Another one of my favorite is the the Jacoby catch where he had them dragging his shirt, pulling on his tank, and he was just like, "Get off of
Yeah.
me!" So that
I think that was a
that
third
was
down too, right? I think that was a
I
third
think
down.
so
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
Yeah,
so too.
third
And I
down
know he threw it
conversion.
down the middle. Yeah,
Right.
and then the Isaiah interception, man.
Oh, yeah.
That dude is gonna be he's gonna be something, man. He's gonna be really something. He's getting better and better. He could be a
Yeah.
solid safety, and honestly, another one that would have been cool. Unfortunately, it was a penalty.
Yeah.
Was the Kai Blue
Oh,
Kelly?
yeah,
M-
yeah,
he
yeah.
played it so good. He was up there. He just and then they call that penalty on them. Like, let them play, bro.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
that was 50-50, man. They couldn't take that
Yeah.
one back for some reason, but
Yeah. Oh.
uh, is it? I mean, like the rules are now that they can take the flags back. These refs, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they don't have to
Yeah.
necessarily stick to the call. So yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
that one hurt. I was like, what the hell? That was BS. Even Coach said,
Yeah.
Coach Pete mentioned in his presser that it was like
Yeah.
that was some BS call right
It
there.
was like that was a great play. Yeah, that was BS. That
Yeah,
should never have happened. I was like, yeah, I'm there
yeah,
with you. But yeah, I
exactly.
mean, the defense looked great, bro. And Kai Blue looks really, really good. He had a
Yeah,
really good rating, defender rating.
yeah,
So I'm excited. I mean, defense still needs some help. Like, let's it is still the Patriots. Some people had them in the playoffs. I didn't. So so
they're still
let's
young.
and
Yeah,
yeah, they're still young. We played it right. That was a
yeah,
great first game,
right, right.
and momentum is on our side now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm
My
excited.
three favorite plays definitely come to at least in the fourth quarter. Um, Turner's deep pass, of course, you got to give it to him. That was the first touchdown of the
Right.
game and an amazing
It
ball
was
placed in his
beautiful too.
hands. And
Hmm.
then the fourth quarter, 4th and 1, with 9 minutes left in the game. It was Smith throws the ball at Mayers, which I mentioned earlier, and then the
Hmm.
second one being the one to Thornton, I think it was. Yeah, Thornton sliding to catch that ball, and that was a third down with 3 minutes left.
Hmm.
And I think, yeah, we that was just before or right after the fourth down conversion that we had. So
Hmm.
yeah, man, it was crazy. So I
Yeah,
loved it,
man.
that excitement right there, and I was like, oh shit, that was it. Once they made that play, it was time was up. They had to score twice, and
Yep.
you know,
It was confidence, man. Like I'm saying, man, it's just elite coaching, elite offensive coordinator. That makes the difference on taking those chances. And
yeah,
I think if I read a stat correctly, Geno Smith had at least 6 20+ yard plays, like throwing.
yeah,
So
exactly,
that
yeah,
man was
yeah,
swinging that ball around.
yeah, yep,
So that's really good to see. And he wants to do that. He wants to play action. He wants the all that noise. He wants all of that. So
yeah, man.
that
No,
was great.
the
First at
pocket.
first play,
Got to give
yeah, it
props. The
wasn't the
pocket.
first play of the game play action, or it wasn't even a run.
Right.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it
it
was
was
a
a
run.
pass. I was
Yeah.
shocked. I was like,
It was a
oh,
pass to Brock.
okay.
Yeah, you're right. It was a pass to
Yeah,
Brock.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. That
Yeah.
was that big ass play to Brock. It's like
Yeah.
this is his way of like, hey, this is who we are. Prepare yourself.
That'd be dope. Using the field, bro. Using the field
Hmm.
and give props to the pocket, like I was mentioning, is
Yeah,
that, at least gave him time. I mean, yeah, there was some signs here or there of withering. I think
a little shaky in the
DJ
beginning
Glaze.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
DJ Glaze. And then I think there was a blitz coming in the middle that, got, well, he had 4 sacks. So damn, I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
he definitely got hit, but I
yeah,
think
he
like
got
all those
hit.
sacks were like early. They were definitely early. I mean,
Yeah,
after
mostly.
whatever
Yeah,
halftime
yeah,
speech
yeah.
or whatever the coaches did at halftime, the adjustments. That's when things started changing. You started seeing Gino have more time, and he was just sitting back there and just launching that ball to the
Right,
people. So
right,
that was
right.
great, and it's going to help if we can get the run game going. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like
Towards the
if
end there,
that
he
can
got
keep
stopped.
going. Hmm.
Yeah, towards the
Oh
end,
yeah,
it was like, oof.
they're definitely giving us trouble. So Well,
Yeah.
first game of the season, you don't really know how things are going to be. So everything is fresh, everything is new. You're still getting in the rhythm. Now
Right.
we built that confidence. Like we could make any throw if need to be. And yeah, so
Yeah, that's dope as hell, man. It's what we
yeah,
expected,
yeah.
honestly, coming into this one. But now we got the Chargers on Monday night, man. They just
Man,
beat the Chiefs. I was surprised. I thought they
yeah.
were gonna lose that game, but especially when they came
I
back, the Chiefs in the third quarter.
mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay, the usual typical Charger game, or AFC Chiefs
Right,
game, whatever the hell.
right,
So
right. Yep, yep.
how do you think we beat this team? How do you think the Raiders? What do they got to do? They lost their left tackle that they paid a fortune
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
So
Slater.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, but
So
he was lost before the first game, so they knew that. But they
right,
had drafted Joe Alt, and Joe Alt was
right,
is originally a left tackle. They just had him playing right tackle because Slater was so good.
right.
So they ended up just moving him to the left. So that's still like an elite left tackle there.
Yeah,
Um, the right side is where we should be trying to take advantage of, because if we got
Ma-
Kuntz on that
Max's side,
side
right?
or
No,
Max, I think Max
yeah,
is the left side, but I mean
okay,
Max, you move him, you put him on left or
right.
right, you put him in the middle, you don't matter. So I think we'll be fine. So they do have a great defense. Like I'm trying to be like the a real analytic
Yeah,
form of it, not the Raiders fan
yeah,
because the Raiders
yeah,
fans
yeah,
are just like,
yeah.
oh, we're gonna run down their throats. We're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
show
nah,
Harbaugh
bro.
we made the right coach. But yeah,
Yeah,
they have a great defense, so we have to keep that in effect. We got to be careful with the pass rushers. They're gonna have a way better pass rushing. It's gonna have to be the run. They have
hmm
too much of a good defense of a pass rush and secondary that the run
okay,
has to be
yeah,
in
Joey.
play.
No, he's not
If
there
we
no
can
more.
get the game running, keep
Yeah,
Herbert off the field, keep that defense tired.
yeah,
Give Herbert less chances with the ball. That's the way we're going to beat him because he looked great, and the Chiefs' defense is no slouch. Mahomes is
yeah,
Mahomes.
yeah. No, I know.
So yeah, they still drop some points, but
Yeah,
I feel like that's how we could beat them. Pete Carroll and Harbaugh have that rivalry. As far as my understanding, Pete Carroll has like the momentum against him. From
yeah.
the
The
days
record.
with
Yeah,
NFL and
yep.
college days.
Right.
So it's we have the necessary tools. But yeah, if our defense could play like it did the last two quarters, and our offense still keeps doing the same thing, we should be fine. You know, and
Yeah. If the
it's
defense
funny
can shut
because
down McConkey, bro,
yeah,
if it,
McConkey, yeah,
then
he's good.
fuck.
Yeah, and remember last year our defense was in it in the first half and then fell off in the second half. So
Mm,
we
mm,
kind of reversed it a little. We weren't there in the first half and we shut it down in the second half.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
but yeah,
right.
McConkey's good. That's really it. But they have a great running game. I think Amarian Hampton is their running back too. So they
Right.
have that going for them. McConkey, I think Allen, they know he's been there for a
Yeah.
while, so they know him
Yeah.
pretty well, the other receiver.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be a battle, man. It's literally gonna be running on run defense. I mean, unless they feel confidence against our defense, that they'll start throwing it out. But Harbaugh's a running coach, so we'll see
Right.
how that goes. Yeah,
Well, I think they
Monday
had
Night
about
Football.
380 yards, I think, against the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
and then, or maybe a little less, but either way, they ran up 300 plus. So, yeah, that was kind of their bread and butter, right? Kind of
Mm-hmm.
making them pay for
Oh
that
yeah,
way. But
definitely.
also, they made some big plays, and honestly, the Chiefs defense kind of made some dumb boneheaded plays as well, right? Some bad drop the
Definitely.
coverages, etc.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Their
how I
main
feel that
guy was
game.
trying to play hero ball. What's his name? Their DT. What's his name?
I forgot
Their
Chris
their
Jones.
best. Yeah, Chris Jones.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the last play where Herbert ran out. Chris
yeah,
Jones was trying to play hero ball and instead of staying where he was at, and he went inside and Herbert just ran out and first down. So
yeah,
yeah, it was kind of, and the Chiefs are supposed to are known for having a great secondary. So the fact that they were doing that to them, was really impressive. I don't know if maybe the Chiefs are just on that slump down because that's
yeah,
two games in a row. But at the same time, like before those two games, they were dominating. So it's
yeah.
hard to say.
Well, not really,
Um,
not really. If you look at last year, bro, they only they were really what? I mean, skimmed their way into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And like they weren't really making dynamic plays. They weren't making, the splash that they did in like 2017, 2019, 2020, I should say. And then they just are now like kind of like, I
Yeah.
don't know, man. It's just I don't know anybody on that team, to be honest, like that's
Yeah.
tremendous besides Kelsey
Yeah.
and Mahomes. And then Chris Jones on the defense, like
Yeah.
really, I mean, yeah, they got some.
That's
I'm
pretty
sure they have
much,
some
yeah.
decent. Oh, Worthy, of course. Right?
Worthy was injured. Yeah. So.
And then Pacheco,
But I
he
think
had a good year, but he hasn't really been a.
he fell
dominant
off
running
too.
back.
Yeah. Because of an injury, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last year it just seemed like they weren't even trying. Like, they turned it on during the playoffs and they ran through everybody. And then they went to the Super Bowl. They got ran through. And then, even this last game on Friday with the Chargers, they didn't get ran through. They were there. They was back and forth going at it. So, they still have that offense. The defense is what's questionable. And then the Chiefs did score on the Chargers. It is Patrick Mahomes, but, it's just Patrick Mahomes. Geno Smith is good. We have good quality players. So, I think Brock Bowers is better than Travis Kelce right now.
Of course, yeah.
So, we should have like
Yeah.
the better, at least weapons,
Yeah.
but, well.
Well, let's see what
We can win.
Pete Carroll. Yeah, no, if Pete Carroll
2-0. I mean, we got us going 2-0. So we feel
I-
like we could beat the Chargers.
if man, look, dude.
Mm-hmm.
If like Pete says, all these teams are holding back still. They're not showing their cards. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
So are the Raiders. So
Yeah,
we have yet to see more. We have yet to see more and be excited about this shit fucking team, man. I mean, I'm juiced. I'm ready for
juiced,
Monday
man.
night. And
Like,
it's Monday.
all that-
I'm calling it Sick
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah. So it's awesome. I mean, look, even in the preseason, we didn't do too many motions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, first game, it was like almost every other play had a motion going in, moving
Yeah.
somebody. So
Mhm.
we're trying to see what works. We're going to see what is our best specialty ones, and I'm sure we got a few like in the basket, like special occasions. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the scenario we talked about. Do that
Right.
play.
Right.
So I know Chip got like 2 or 3 of them in his bag.
Yeah, probably 1,000, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
with his experience
For
man,
each
I'm
player.
pretty excited. Let's go Raiders, baby! Raider personnel.
Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Raiders.